The Trump administration now has a new name for fossil fuels that is straight out of a comedy show. Now, this was found by E&E News editor Ellen Gilmer. Now, she recently discovered the new name change when she opened up a Department of Energy press release. Now, I looked up that press release. It is absolutely verified. But you could probably look it up yourself as well. In that release, it reads, and this is according to Assistant Secretary for Fossil Fuel Energy Stephen Winberg, quote, I am pleased that the Department of Energy is doing what it can to promote an efficient regulatory system that allows for molecules of U.S. freedom to be exported to the world. That is a real sentence. Molecules of U.S. freedom. I'm not kidding. Look, this is reality. We're not in the Twilight Zone, even though it kind of feels like it. But it gets better. The news here is that the Department of Energy, of course, was giving Houston-based Freeport LNG approval to export gas processed at a new liquefaction plant that the company is set to build at a facility on the east coast of Texas. So now, of course, elsewhere in the government's press release, U.S. Undersecretary of Energy Mark W. Menendez explains, quote, increasing export capacity from the Freeport LNG project is critical to spreading freedom gas throughout the world by giving America's allies a diverse and affordable source of clean energy. Freedom gas. This is reality. I mean, wow, man. Just wow. Molecules of U.S. freedom and freedom gas. No wonder we are the laughingstock of the world. I mean, come on. This is an official government document. And this is literally what they're calling natural gas now. Thanks to Rick Perry. Now, Rick Perry, earlier this month, was in Brussels, and he basically signed an order aimed at doubling U.S. liquefied natural gas shipments to Europe. Now, that's, of course, an effort to get our European partners away from getting natural gas from Russia. So now, at a press briefing, Perry explained that the move would help European nations diversify their energy supply and said this, quote, the United States is again delivering a form of freedom to the European continent, and rather than in the form of young American soldiers, which is good, in the form of liquefied natural gas, which is not good. So it's like, okay, good that at least we're not putting more soldiers anywhere, because we already have enough soldiers spread around, but not so good that we have to do liquefied natural gas. Okay. But now afterwards, a reporter from Euractiv asked whether freedom gas would be the correct way to describe the new fuel shipments. Then, of course, he was being cheeky, right? Perry responded, quote, I think you may be correct in your observation. While, of course, looking very proud of himself. Well, there you have it, man. Freedom gas. Molecules of freedom. We now live in an alternative reality. And if that's true, I really want to find the way home now. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.